Earlier today, I spoke with His Majesty the King to request the dissolution of Parliament. The King has granted this request, and we will have a general election on the 4th of July.
By the force of our democracy, power returns to you.
So general election's been called. We free leaseholders don't choose sides. We will happily work with whoever is lucky to form the next government. But that's one for next week. For now, we've got less than 48 hours to save the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Bill. Yes, it's not the dream bill, but would we have it? Absolutely. It's the only game in town. Whoever takes power after the polls may not necessarily see this agenda as a priority for them. So we may be years away before fresh legislation comes through into the Parliament. So we need that Leasehold and Freehold Reform Bill, the bill we've got now, because there are some positive changes. Things on right to manage, 990-year lease extensions, the ability to buy out your ground rent if you've already got a super long lease, getting rid of marriage value, things like that, enfranchisement, reducing the premium. We all want that. 48 hours, there's a process called wash up, where basically the main political parties have to agree about whether they'll ram through bills in double quick time. But there's lots of politics involved. But we've seen it before.
For anyone who says 2 days is too little time to get major legislation through, that's not true. Government and opposition parties do have to work together. They've done it before. In the 2005 wash-up, they passed 14 last-minute bills in 2 days. In 2010, there were 17 passed in 2 days. And that includes complicated leasehold law.
Today, I've asked Her Majesty the Queen to dissolve this Parliament, and she has agreed to do so. A general election for a new Parliament will therefore now be held.
Jim Callaghan's Leasehold Reform Bill, 1979, was passed in the dying days of his government. Margaret Thatcher managed the same with the Landlord Tenant Act 1987. Sadly tonight, it doesn't look promising. The order of business for the Lords tomorrow and Friday has just been published, and there's no sign of our bill. But however hopeless it may be, we have to try.
What you can do to save the bill, we ran that video series, Save the Bill, we really mean it now, is to email your MP tonight. If it's too late tonight, tomorrow morning, first thing, and say you need this bill to happen. Because you know what? It's more lives destroyed, more finances wrecked, and mental health decimated. We can't keep on waiting.
I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles.